Hi everybody, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium and spiritual guide. Really excited that you're joining me here today to talk a little bit more about the chakras and the layers of our auras. This is part 4 of a 4-part series. So today we're going to be learning about our third eye chakra and our crown chakra and the associated layers of our aura. But just know that there's a lot more to the aura than just that. So when we look at our third eye chakra, it's located right about here, that third eye in the middle of our forehead. But chakras are front and back, and it's easy to forget that we have a third eye in the back of our head. So parents, you actually do have eyes in the back of your head. If you've ever felt like you have eyes in the back of your head, you can see what your kids are doing. You know what's going on. So this chakra is associated with indigo. So with our 7 chakras, if we can remember the acronym ROY-G-BIV, we're at the eye of indigo, dark purple. This chakra is associated with clear seeing. So being able to see beyond the obvious and maybe to be able to see the unseen of what's really going on in a situation. And with that in mind, our third eye chakra is associated with our celestial layer, which I find very fascinating, the celestial layer of our aura. And we could think of these 7 layers going outward gradually. So by this time, we're probably anywhere from, depending on the size of your own personal aura, but we're going to say anywhere from 3 to 6 feet out from your physical body. So more than I can even reach my arms out here. So that celestial layer of our aura is really strongly associated with the archangels. So your third eye chakra and your celestial layer, which are connected, this would be one of your strongest communication points, if not the strongest communication point with your archangels. So if you've been looking for ways to connect with your archangels, one excellent way to do that is to set the intention to open and balance your third eye chakra and that celestial layer, celestial, sky, heavenly layer of your aura. It is often said that this is where our deep spiritual connection starts, as well as unconditional love. So all of our chakras are important, but we could say that once we get to the third eye, we're at the beginning of the chakra system that is very strongly associated with our connection to the spirit realm, source, the angels, our guides, our deceased loved ones. This is where it starts. So you'll notice that you're going to hear a lot more about this here and in our next couple of videos, and I'll talk about those in a moment. But for now, we're going to think of that color, that deep purple, that indigo color, and our connection to the divine. So moving on to our crown chakra, our 7th chakra. This is our wisdom center. Now, sometimes we could associate this chakra with violet, that V in ROY-G-BIV, also clear, all colors. Now, one thing that I find fascinating about our crown chakra is it is a 1,000-petal lotus flower. And when I read for people, I will often notice that younger people have less of those petals opened and lit up because they haven't learned as much yet, right? And older people tend to have more of those petals open. So we might say that as we acquire wisdom throughout our life and as we live through our years, that 1,000-petal lotus flower opens up more and more. Now, something that's very good to know about your crown chakra is that it is when we have 60% or more of those 1,000 lotus petals open, so approximately 600, 60% or more of those petals are fully open. That is when we can fully open and activate the extended chakra system that we're going to be talking more about in the next couple of videos. Until then, a couple of good things to know about your crown chakra and about the spiritual layer of your aura. So that crown chakra is associated with that spiritual layer of your aura, just like it sounds. This is your, if not the strongest, one of the strongest connection points to your highest level guides, your own master spirit guides, your psychic abilities. So that spiritual layer of your aura is associated with psychic abilities. Piecing together, and this is one thing I really like to teach people, you can receive psychic information from so many different sources in the spiritual realm, from the astral plane, even from the earthly plane. And there are different points throughout different points of your aura and chakras where you will receive psychic information. But one of the best things to keep in mind is that your crown chakra and associated spiritual layer of your aura, that's the place where we piece together that psychic information, where we interpret it, where we get it, hopefully the highest level, because that's really where we want to be working from if we're using our psychic gifts, right? And maybe at least the beginning of what to do with that psychic information that we're receiving. For some people, it might just be a matter of, is this just for me to piece together and use to navigate life in a better way, the psychic information I'm receiving? Or is this information I'm receiving, is this coming to me so that I can share this with someone to help them, right? Sometimes that information is just for you. Sometimes it's for someone else. Sometimes it's both. So that wisdom piece associated with that crown chakra helps you with that. So in the next two videos, we will be talking more about our extended chakra system, our causal chakra, soul star, stellar gateway, and earth star chakras. Until then, just a few more things that I do want to say. If you are fascinated by all of this, if you're feeling like your aura chakra system could use a tune-up, a clearing, maybe a vibration raise, any of those things, I run circles for that purpose. We always have a meditation that is designed to raise your vibration and to get you back to source, to self, to center. Our next Sunday circle held March 12th, which is a Sunday, 1 o'clock. It's hybrid. We are going to be looking at the layers of your aura and specifically at these types of topics and issues. And you're going to learn what's going on with your aura and what are some practical steps you can do to take action on whatever it is that we see that might be happening with your aura. So I would love for you to join us. There's information on my website, heatherlcoleman.com. And until then, I wish you a safe and happy journey wherever you are right now on your earthly and spiritual journey. Namaste.